The M3 Lee Experience. The M3 Lee, or in British service as the Grant, was named after the Confederate General Robert E. Lee and was made in the late 1940s as a stopgap tank used by the US and British in the North African campaign against Germany and Italy, being protected by 51mm in the front and 38mm on the side and rear, while the turret having 50mm all around. The M3 Lee can fire a whopping 6 kinds of shells. For the 37mm, it has AP with 76mm of pen and APC-BC with 84mm of pen. For the 75mm, it can fire AP with 82mm of pen, APC-BC with 95mm of pen, AAT shell with 10mm of pen, and lastly, a smoke shell. Like I said earlier, in real life, the M3 Lee was made as a stopgap tank to deal with German Panzer IIIs and IVs, as the American M2 medium tank at the time was heavily out of date, only being equipped with a 37mm cannon. In War Thunder, the M3 is placed at PR 2.7 Rank 2, commonly fighting German Panzer IIIs, IVs, and 38Ts, Soviet BT-7s, T-28, and lastly, some British tanks, like the Crusader and Valentine's. Some pros of the M3 Lee are it being equipped with a fast-firing 37mm cannon and a slower but more powerful 75mm cannon, its high survivability due to being a 7-crew tank, and its armor being quite effective stopping or deflecting incoming shells. However, some cons of the M3 Lee are its huge silhouette being taller than most other tanks at its BR, the 75mm cannon being hull mounted, meaning you need to expose your whole tank just to fire it, and by default you fire both guns at the same time unless you edit your button layout to change cannon types. Overall, the M3 Lee is a fantastic tank to use as its 37mm is still a major threat to enemies, and if up tier, packs a sneaky 75mm cannon to deal with heavier threats. I find this tank is best used to either support attacks or even leave them with its hard to defend slow armor plate. However, be careful as you are a massive target and will 99% of the time be shot at. Other than that, I will give this tank a solid 8 out of 10.